Okay, thank you very much, and thanks for having me here. I'm Thorsten. I'm going to present Ohlala, our platform today. Ohlala is the first platform for paid dating. And I co-founded this platform together with our CEO, Pia Poppenreiter, in spring of this year. And we launched 2 months ago. First in Berlin, but by now we're also running in Frankfurt and Munich, and we're going to run in further cities in the future. That's our team, or that was our team when we launched in Frankfurt and Munich. Now we're slightly larger. This is Pia in the foreground, by the way. This is Jules. She's sitting there. She's responsible for marketing, so hi, Jules. Some quick facts about me before I'm going to present our product. I used to be a researcher and lecturer in theoretical computer science, tree automata theory, and computer linguistics, particularly machine translation. Then 2 years ago, I decided to leave academia, but I stayed true to what I did before. So I co-founded a company called Azum, where we did recommendation engines for the media industry. And then I co-founded Ohlala a couple of months ago. So now let me show you how Ohlala is going to, or how Ohlala looks like. First off, Ohlala is a web app that is meant to be run on mobile devices. So it looks like a native app, but actually it's a website, a single web application. And here you see 2 mobile screens, so to say. One is from the male perspective on the left-hand side, and one is from the female perspective on the right-hand side. So this is how it looks like when you log in. So let me first go to the female perspective. I go to the middle screen. This is where all the action happens. And something that is important to know for our platform is that profiles are not public. So profiles are protected. You don't need to, so people don't see immediately who's on our platform. What you need to do instead is what I'm going to show to you now. Another thing that is important to know is that our platform is meant for on-demand dates. That means the woman first says that she's ready for a date right now. She clicks on this button, then she can enter a text. She enters her minimum fee per hour, let's say 150 euros. What? Without tax? No. I don't say that. Okay. And now the man is going to send a request. So that's me. I say that I'm interested in a date right now. So let me check location. Found that I'm in Berlin. I say where we want to meet, let's say in my place. I enter some details. Okay. Then I say for 2 hours. And then I enter my price that I'm willing to pay. You see, if I go too low, then it determines the price of all women in proximity who are available, and I need to enter the minimum price. So let's say I'm willing to spend 190 euros per hour. That's 380 in total. And now I send the request, and the woman sees that I sent the request. She can see my details, and there will be more tiles here of all the men who are in proximity who send a request and whose price is matching. Now, for example, she says, oh, that's a nice guy. I want to apply to this man. And then I can see her profile. So I will see all the profiles of all the women that apply to me. That's like a carousel. I can swipe through them. I can look at their profiles. Only then I can see her profile, and then I can answer. Then we go into a chat. The woman gets notified that the chat is open. She can now also go into the chat, and then they can chat or whatever. And they can also exchange images. Let's see. Whatever. Yeah, and then they can talk about all the details of the date. Can say when they want to have it and whatever. And if both agree, then they can click on the accept button. Now also the man can say that he accepts, and then they have their date and a summary of this. So that's a small, brief demo of our app. Now, just as a last slide, I want to talk about technical details since we are at the tech meetup. Our front end, as I already said, it's a single web application that is based on React.js. So we mainly use React.js to dynamically create the front end. Our back end is based on Node.js and CouchDB. We evaluate to use Meteor in the future. And something that it's important for me to say is we are urgently looking for front-end developers and full-stack engineers for Node.js. And as you might imagine, data security is pretty important for us, pretty crucial. So we're also looking for people who have a lot of knowledge in this field. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Interesting idea. One question about your matching. So you typed in some text that you want to talk about philosophy. Does your matching algorithm consider these input, or does it only match the price and the amount of ladies around you?
So we did computer linguistics in the company before, but not in this one. We don't want to look into the content of what they are writing. The matching algorithm at the moment is pretty simple. It's just the price and proximity. It's an MVP. We have so many ideas that we want to implement. There will be better matching in the future. You saw that the team was very small. We just had a couple of months, so that's a very simple matching algorithm at the moment.
Thank you.
Hi, just a question. At what point do you do the payment? I mean, do you do it before the actual date? That would be bad, right?
So payment is done. So the man and woman do the payment without our platform. Our platform is not involved with the payment. It might be in the future. It might be a very important idea, but as I said, it's an MVP we just launched, so not at the moment.
Okay, so hello, right here. Hello.
Oh, hi.
Yeah. So 2 questions. My first question is, do you have a review system? Like reviews?
So at the moment, women, no, I know what you're talking about, but we don't want to judge men how they behave. We just want to, what we do at the moment is that...
I was talking on both sides, not only men, but...
Not size.
So they can rank a higher price or whatever, you know, because they have really good reviews, like 5 stars.
I know what you mean. Now, what ladies can do right now is they can flag users if they misbehave during the date, if they behave inappropriately in the chat. That's what women can do right now. They cannot give any 5-star reviews or anything like this. Maybe later we think about, we have certain ideas in mind. Let me put it like this.
And my second question is, well, don't you think it's a little bit sexist just to do it one way?
You know that startups, when they launch, they need to concentrate or they need to focus on the main user group, or let's say the majority user group. We know that there are many other cases. We just launched, maybe in the future. We think about this.
Thanks.
Oh, the next one, sorry.
I have one question about the dating itself. You know, I would think that the men and the women accept or try to contact multiple users on the other side. How do you, I mean, if the man says, oh look, you know, there are 5 women in the proximity, I don't want one, you know, so I take 4 and hope for the best, and the woman does the same, like, oh, there are 4 chat requests. How do you match that, or is that a problem already?
No, it's no problem. So the first woman you accept, if you accept one woman, the chats to the other women will close, and you cannot talk to them anymore. They will get notified that you decided for another woman, and vice versa.
All right, last question.
What do you feel like are the biggest pain points in the concept that it's getting going?
In the product?
Yeah.
So it's working quite well, that's what I need to say. The main pain points, so there are many There's a wish that women want to have more security, and we're working on this. For example, that payment or partial payment will work via our platform, so that they don't go to a date and then the man says, I look very beautiful, I don't need to pay. That's what might happen, and we want that ladies don't go to the date in vain, and that they have security that they get paid.
Maybe. No, sorry. Let's take the next question after the other demos. So thank you very much. Definitely.